May, end of May, beginning of June, was to enter into serious conversation for a new goalkeeper, and so to change the conditions of the David De Gea story. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. And today, guys, breaking news for Barca, Man United, but something to explain on two incredible stories. Vitor Roque to Barcelona, David De Gea, Andre Onana. Let's jump into it together. And so guys, we have breaking news today. It's Saturday, but many things are happening. And so David De Gea leaves Manchester United, Andre Onana is coming, and I want to start with this story because after 12 years, David De Gea is leaving Manchester United. The official announcement has arrived, and let me say that this was a really crazy story for David De Gea. It's important to explain people what happened. At least my understanding is that at the end of March, beginning of April, everything was almost agreed on verbal basis between Manchester United and David De Gea to extend the contract, to continue together, and De Gea was always keen on going on together. So the idea was to have also David De Gea as goalkeeper next season. Then the situation started to change because Man United started to explore the goalkeepers market, and now it's also important to explain how the situation changed. End of March, beginning of April, Manchester United told David De Gea that the verbal agreement on the contract was almost done. The goalkeeper started to think that he was going to be Man United player next season. Then, when they started to look into the market, the situation changed because they never called David De Gea to tell him, okay, come here and let's sign the new deal, as many other players did recently at Manchester United. So it was a difficult situation to handle for David De Gea. Then the decision of the club when the transfer market arrived, so May, end of May, beginning of June, was to enter into serious conversation for a new goalkeeper, and so to change the conditions of the David De Gea story. This was a big shock for De Gea. This is why we saw some tweets from the goalkeeper who was not so happy with the situation. He was expected to sign a new deal, and then Manchester United decided to go on a different direction. Then they spoke to David De Gea in direct way to tell him the reality, and now De Gea is going to be a free agent, but the expectation end of March, beginning of April was absolutely to continue together. So was a big surprise for David De Gea to see this situation, but this is part of football. The new goalkeeper of Manchester United, just waiting for the formal steps of this story, is gonna be Andre Onana. I told you yesterday, guys, with a big tweet, with the video, Andre Onana is really close to Man United, and today we can confirm that the deal is imminent, that the deal will be done next week, because we have to wait for the formal steps of the story, so Man United to send the final official bid to Inter and to close this deal. Let's see if it's gonna be 55 million euros, 53, 54, so it's gonna be around that range. And it's also important to understand how much in add-ons, how much in fixed fee. So the conversation is ongoing, but that final step of the official bid is gonna close this Andre Onana story. Inter are going for Sommer and Trubin, both as new goalkeepers. Man United are obviously going for Andre Onana. They have an agreement with Andre Onana on a long-term contract, a 5-year deal, could be 4-year with an option for the 5th season, or 5 years. This is the final thing discussed, but everything is done between Onana and Manchester United. Erik ten Hag is super happy about that. He considers Onana a fantastic goalkeeper, and so the deal is really at the final stages, just waiting for the formal steps, and then it will be, here we go. I'm told next week. Keep an eye especially on Thursday as a crucial day, Wednesday, Thursday to close it, but for sure it's just about the formal things. And then Andre Onana will be new Man United goalkeeper. Keep an eye also on Suzuki as backup option, because they also look for a second goalkeeper on the market. He's not the only one, but he's one of the players they have on the radar. And then, guys, another crazy story of this transfer window is Vitor Roque. We heard many things about this Brazilian boy. Today we are able to confirm that everything is signed between the player, between the clubs. So Vitor Roque is new Barcelona player. All the documents have been countersigned by Atletico Paranaense during the afternoon, European afternoon. So Barca sent the documents yesterday night, and today they were countersigned by Atletico Paranaense and by the player. Vitor Roque signed until 2030, so 1 year more than expected, because they changed the conditions of the deal. Also in terms of fee, the fee was going to be 30 million euros guaranteed fee plus add-ons, difficult and easy add-ons. So it's in different parties. It's not guaranteed that it's going to be this fee, but it's 30 million euros guaranteed and 30 million euros in add-ons. So potential package of 60 million euros, but it depends, of course, on the performances of Vitor Roque at Barcelona. The deal is done, but But as I told you in a video on Tuesday, when I told you, here we go, this is a breaking news, an exclusive story on Vitor Roque going to Barca, I also told you some English club tried to hijack the deal, and this is the reality. I'm still not in a position to tell you which club, but a very important English club tried to hijack this move. This is the reality. It happened a few days ago. Now it was impossible because all the documents were ready since Tuesday between Barcelona and Atletico Paranaense, and now are signed, so everything is safe. But they really tried to hijack this deal, offering very big money to the player, way more than the salary that Barca are going to pay to Vitor Roque. So the player is going to be a Barca player, but Barca fans have to say thanks to Vitor Roque because he really decided to go to Barcelona despite very big proposal from England. So this is showing how much he wanted Barcelona, and also people close to him. The player and people close to him also being very respectful with Barca and with Deco. Deco has been crucial in this story, pushing for Vitor Roque since day one and convincing the player. So we mentioned the conditions. We also can mention that Vitor Roque will join Barcelona in January 2024. As I told you on Tuesday, the deal is going to be done now for January, and this is still the plan. Then, if Barcelona will be able, with the financial fair play, to anticipate it in the summer, they will be super happy. Otherwise, Vitor Roque at the moment arrives in January 2024. Good luck to this talented player. And so guys, let me know your thoughts on these two big stories on the transfer window, De Gea, Onana, and the situation of Vitor Roque. Here in the comments, guess the English club tried to hijack this deal, and let me know in the comments. Like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon with Fabrizio. Ciao!